will be shown at the other end of the line. You can also then set that up on a per phone basis and have multiple groups, each presenting their own number, giving you the options to have a sales line, a helpline, and so on. Now don't worry if this seems complicated. There's always the option for your service provider to do all this and set it up for you. So to summarise, we've set up an account for the user, associated a phone number with it, set up the call barring to make sure they don't make any expensive calls, and we've also managed their details. Company Address Book. The FeaturePlus system provides your business with an online company address book that each user has access to and that the administrator manages. All FeaturePlus users and their details appear automatically in the directory. The administrator can then assign a short dialing code against each number, whether it be a FeaturePlus number or a mobile number. Once saved, these codes can be dialed from any user's phone. The administrator can also create, from new, an external directory of contacts, shared contacts. This may contain frequently used supplier and customer numbers, for example, and again, it's accessible through every FeaturePlus control panel. As an administrator, you can also control music on hold. Remember though, you first need to order this from your service provider. We offer 10 music tracks on the system, and you can select one of these tracks so that every time someone is put on hold, the music will play. You just click on it and choose the one you want, whether it's classical music, guitar music, or something a little more funky. The same music will be played across all phones in your business. You can alternatively play your own marketing messages or adverts, controlling which one is played and when. This is a great opportunity to enhance and complement existing marketing and advertising campaigns, and a chance to tell your customers more about the products and services that you can provide. And lastly, you can use the impersonate function, which allows you, as the administrator, to support all the FeaturePlus users in your business. Using this function, you can view all their settings across their features and see any problems associated with their phone or their setup. This is an ideal tool for troubleshooting. Chapter 3. The User Control Panel. As mentioned in the previous chapter, the company administrator can create, for each user, their own web-based user account, the control panel, through which they can manage their FeaturePlus phone. Once again, here is the FeaturePlus homepage, located at www.featureplus.com, and it's here that each individual user can log in and control their service. In this control panel, you can adjust your settings, set your preferences, and control how your phone behaves. The website is completely safe, and all data contained within it is secure. It's SSL certified, which is the same technology that banks use to secure their data. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log in. Here we will just talk about the setup of the system and the main functions. We will look more closely at specific features later on. So, this is the user homepage. The first thing you can see is your phone. In this area, you can see information about your phone, like last calls made and received. The colour of your phone is important, as it indicates whether you can make or receive calls. If your phone is blue and pink, the status it should be in, it is happily working and registered with the main server. If it has a light blue trim, this means it may have recently been turned on, or your broadband service may have recently disconnected and then reconnected. Remember, FeaturePlus is provided over broadband, so the performance of your internet service provider is important to how well your FeaturePlus service performs. These are quick keys to turn forward all calls to voicemail on, or turn your divert all calls on. So it's as easy as just logging on and clicking these quick keys. The colour of the icon shows you whether the feature is turned on or off, on represented by green. This highest ranked feature shows you which of the features you have switched on has taken precedence and is in operation. Information on the feature hierarchy can be found in the help section of your control panel. Now, before we move on to the rest of the control panel, I would like to point out two very important